Hey everyone, so we are back again. So, as everyone knows at this point, who follows Dokkan at all, it's JP's anniversary is about to begin or has just started, and the units for them are going to drop in like a day or two, or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, 6 year anniversary, loads of hype and stuff. I won't be covering it on my channel because it's not global. Like I could, but I kind of just like to do global stuff because if I was to play JP as well as global, then I would literally have zero life altogether. I wouldn't do anything other than these two games. So yeah, that's why I only cover global. That's why I only play global because I literally wouldn't have a life otherwise. Anyway, um, global is getting something too. So they're choosing to release Gogeta now. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Here's the teaser right here. So yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Int Gogeta is dropping on global. It's it's big. He's one of the best units in the game. He's probably the best TUR in the game. I mean, it's debatable, but he probably is number one. Anyway, I will look at his banner here and I'll talk you through it. See what I think of the banner. See what you guys think yourselves. If you want to summon or not, I'll kind of go through all that anyway. So again, this is recorded using screenshots. So love that. But anyway, doesn't matter. Here is Gogeta's banner. We'll start from the bottom and we'll make our way up, and I'll talk about each of the units. Um. Okay, so Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the OG Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, is not amazing anymore. He's kind of just fine. He's been on a lot of banners throughout like Dokkan's history, so he's kind of like okay. Like I wouldn't say he's a complete L unless you have him like rainbowed, which I imagine a lot of people actually do. But yeah, he's like fine. He doesn't have any like defense in his passive, which hurts a lot actually. It's quite bad. He does obviously have the 70% chance to counter super attacks. He passively lowers enemies' attack. He's still very good, but he shares the name with the new one, and there's just no place for him anymore, basically. So if you have him at this point, he's probably an L. Okay, moving on, we look at Physical Omega, who's just straight up an L. Like he is the only, he is the OG Shadow Dragon Saga leader. He's the OG one, but he's not really used anymore. And this new Gogeta also leads that, so it makes him just less relevant again, which is a big shame for him. And he shares the same name with STR Omega, who's just like 100 times better than him. So again, kind of unfortunate for him. Next, we have Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku Full Power. That's his name, isn't it? That's the name they go with. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku Full Power, I think. Oh yeah, Omega is an L, I would say. Like he's a bigger L than Gogeta in my opinion. Anyway, Goku, Jesus. Goku is pretty good still. Like he can hit ridiculously hard. Still. He can put up like like around 3.5 to like 4 mil. Still with like max links and rainbows, so he's still very very good. Um, defensively, he's still not the best in the world. He's fine. He's okay. He's not really that used. He's used as the full power leader. Um, you know, like Broly's just a better leader than him. Goku's fine though. He's not too bad. He's good on like the team that Super Saiyan 4 Broly introduced for us on Global, which is the Giant A power category. He's good on there. So I guess if you don't have enough units, you can just throw him on too, and he's not bad. He'll help for sure. Okay, so Gogeta does have 8 featured units on his banner, and one of them is the Go Bros. The Go Bros are back again. Okay, okay, let's talk about this. Is the Go Bros being on the banner a good thing or a bad thing? I would personally say it's a bad thing because you're like, oh wow, another unit, and it's an LR. And I mean that's true, but and Go Bros are still excellent. I'm not gonna diss the Go Bros. It's just they've been on a lot of banners at this point. I don't know. There's still like a W if you pull them and you don't have them rainbow. Definitely a W. But for me, I don't know. I kind of prefer if they just weren't here and the banner was 7 units. But like I don't even have them, and I would prefer the banner to be 7 units. But that's just me, I suppose. If you pull them and you don't have them with dupes or don't have them at all or whatever, then they're a W for sure because they're still excellent. They're not like top 10 anymore, but they're probably like top 15. Probably. I didn't like work it out, but probably top 15 or something. Piccolo is next. Piccolo is still very good, but he his use is a bit kind of he's a bit of a weird use because you do need to learn Namekian to activate like his active skill and some of the rest of his passive and stuff, I think. So with Piccolo, he's good. He's still very good. He's defensive stacker. He's on a bunch of good teams like Battle of Wits and like Final Trump Card, all that type of thing. But just it's a lack of Namekians. If Namekians get a buff at some point, then he will be like way better. Like Piccolo's usage goes up like a ton. But yeah, if you don't have him, he's probably a W because again, Piccolo's still very good. Okay, next is Kefla. Kefla probably won't be on this banner. The reason I say that is because they took Beerus off of the who did it? Was it Beerus? They did, wasn't it? I think they took Beerus off the Angel Golden Frieza banner. I'm pretty sure it was Beerus that took off, and they put Kefla on it. Yeah, they took Beerus off and put Kefla on, which made sense because like Beerus was just there with the Blue Goku and Vegeta banner, so that makes sense. So they replaced with Kefla, but now Kefla literally was on the last Dokkan Fest banner. So bring her in 2 banners in a row seems like a weird choice. So I don't think Kefla will be on this banner. They'll probably replace her with like, I don't know. I'd probably In Future Gohan or something. Something like that. Because In Future Gohan doesn't really return too often. So probably him, I would say. But hey, you never know. They might go crazy because, 6-year anniversary on JP, they might be like, oh, let's put Tech Ultimate Gohan on this banner and have Tech Ultimate Gohan and Gogeta. Like 2 of the top 3 TURs or something ridiculous like that. So I doubt it, but just in case it happens. I did say it. Yeah, Kefla still, if she is on the banner, like obviously she's very good, but kind of orb hungry. Not key hungry because she uses a bunch of keylings. It's the orbs. Like she needs like 6 orbs to like dodge and get extra attack and stuff. And in her like Super Saiyan 2 form, she needs it to do an additional super, all that. So bit of an orb hungry unit. You really want to run with like Esther Kaba or something, 50% support if you have him. Anyway, next the new banner unit who is Nova Shenron, and I believe he is a super class unit instead of an extreme class. Nova isn't that impressive. Like his kit, like makes him do a bunch of different things. Like he gives defense. I think he like raises attack for 3 turns, and I don't know. I don't like this Nova Shenron. I think he's trying to do too many things, and none of them like he does well. So I don't know. I don't really like him. I don't think he's an straight up L. Like he's probably better than the Easy A one we have already, probably. But I don't know. I also feel like it was a weird choice to have Nova Shenron with Gogeta. Like why not give us an Ice Shenron? Because we don't even have a TUR version of him. We already have a TUR version of Nova. I don't know. I don't think that Nova Shenron's very good. So I wouldn't call him like a strip L, but I guess I'm gonna fence it because I don't think he's an L, but I don't think he's like a W either. He's kind of just there. And then we have Gogeta himself. Gogeta is W, easiest W here. Literally the easiest W because he's like the best TUR because he just doesn't look bad. He leads Shadow Dragon Saga, so it makes Physical Omega completely like irrelevant now. But he also leads Giant Ape Power 170. So all Super Saiyan 4 units, like Rascal Broly, all that type of thing, just get a massive power buff. Because, 170 across the board for them is excellent. Gogeta himself also is just like, 50% chance to counter super attacks, 200% attack and defense. He's got active skill, which is basically just Jiren's active skill. He's basically TUR Jiren. That's what Gogeta is. He's TUR Jiren. He's super effective against all types as well. Like he's literally TUR Jiren. And Jiren is like a top 5 like LR. So this guy is like number 1 UR. Yeah, obviously he's very good.
Now, I guess it comes down to, should you summon? I'm going to say probably not. You see, there's positives and negatives to actually doing it, right? One of the big factors for me is going to be the 6-year anniversary on JP. If Gogeta is on the banner for like either the Master UI Goku banner or Evolution Blue Vegeta banner, then skip him on global, because then you know when he's coming back. He's coming back on the anniversary banners. They never change anniversary banners, so he'll be there. That's when you know. But if he's not on the banner, then I'd say there's no harm in summoning for him now, because we're still ages away from the anniversary. So if you really want Gogeta, I don't think it's too bad if you summon for him now, unless he's on the anniversary banner. Because if he is, then it's like, well, you know when he's coming back. So, you know. I mean, there's also just another argument for just summoning now, because, you know, the anniversary is still ages away, so you'll recoup your stones. Whatever stones you spend. Unless you're like a whale and you spend like a bunch. Or like a dolphin or whatever. So, you know, Gogeta is very good. Is he like necessary to beat any like content? Not really. But he's just a really fun unit. But hey, if you love Gogeta, summon for Gogeta. And again, there's nothing too hype coming on global that we know of. Because again, Bojack's ahead of us. Bojack's got a better banner than Gogeta's. But I don't think it's a good idea to summon for Bojack either. We also have LR Turles who's still to come. LR Turles is a legendary summon banner. It's probably not a good idea to summon for him, even though I think Turles is like top 3 TU or top 3 LRs. Then we have, who else do we have? Who else are we missing? Oh, Pycon and Janemba. Neither of their banners I think are too special. I mean, they have the Blue Fusion's return, so that's good, of course, but I don't think that's too special. And then, yeah, then there's the anniversary. Obviously, there's gonna be loads of stuff in between. Like we're gonna get whatever units coming straight after the 6-year anniversary, because that's what they always do. Like last year, yeah, it was Beerus. It came like directly out after the 5-year anniversary. We'll get him just before. And we're gonna have like a Sane Day celebration together. Probably we'll get something there, and then we're probably gonna throw in another Dokkan Fest or LR somewhere too, and maybe even a global first as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of banners coming ahead. Gogeta is very good. You could summon for him. I don't think it's bad. But yeah, they're kind of my overall thoughts on this banner. Summon if you really want him, but if you're kind of free to play, I'd say probably skip, especially if he comes back on 5-year. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the Gogeta banner. Anyways, with that said, let me know if you are gonna summon for Gogeta, and if you do, you can send them to me. If you want, like, tell me in the comments or send them to my Instagram, DM me. That's cool too. But yeah, anyway, that is it for now. And with that said, I will talk to you guys later.